how you can find the right one is that you have to look at different opportunities. There are lots of opportunities, but what fits in well with your personality? Are you a great seller? Is this one to do with selling? Is this one to do with beauty? Is this one to do with cooking? Is this one to do with gold? Is this one to do with Forex? Whatever. I know there are lots of them out there. You understand? But what suits your personality? What are the products they have that you can identify with, and you will not have a problem speaking about them, selling them, or encouraging others to try them? You've got to look for the right opportunity for you. We're all different.
Is there any specific one you want to recommend?
Right. There's something that I came across. I mean, I've done a few. I've done Ardis, which is the body magic. I've done a travel one, but I came across one in December, and it has everything I love. I love travel. You know, I told you I take women abroad. I'm a coach. So every year, you know, I take women abroad, about 30 women. I do lots of one-to-one coaching with them. I take them out of their comfort zone. And, you know, we've gone as far afield as Thailand. We've gone as far afield as LA and Las Vegas. If you check Image Booster, you'll see some of the pictures on there. We've gone as far afield as Morocco, Greece, because what I believe is that as women, sometimes we are so wrapped up in others that we don't take enough time for ourselves. And part of my work as a coach, because I know I'm specially called to women and young girls, is to take them out of their comfort zone so they can see another part of life. So I'm also a member of an organization called the Christian Millionaire Book Club. So I was organizing, I'm one of the leaders, so I was organizing our event. So there was somebody that was very big in a network marketing company I used to belong to. So I said, oh, I need to get this guy. I need to get this guy for our event in March. So I was tracking him down on Instagram. No, it wasn't Instagram, it was LinkedIn. So I got hold of him, and he gave me his email and said, okay, Lola, just, you know, send me a message. Sent him a message. We had a WhatsApp conversation, and he just said to me, he said, Lola, he said, because he's a multimillionaire, yeah, and he said, Lola, he said, I have this opportunity. I don't actually know why I haven't showed it to you yet, but have a look at it. I looked at it and I thought, you know what, this is exactly the kind of thing I like. It's got travel. It's got, let's be honest, what are the biggest multi-billion or trillion-dollar industries already in the world? Travel, transport, beauty, you know, trading.
Amazing.
And I thought, this has got everything that I want. So this organization, I actually joined them in December. It's got very discounted travel. It's got discounted transport. It's got health and wellness in it. It's also got save money on your bills, which I love. And it's also got for trading, you know, as in Forex, education. Because let's be honest, we cannot ignore where the world is going with money, you know, crypto and Bitcoin. In fact, you know, I do a side hustle every single month. I'm going to organize, because I don't understand it, a crypto and a Bitcoin for beginners, you know, session, so that we can learn about it, because, you know, you can't just jump into it without knowing it. And this organization, the one I belong to, it also has an education arm where it's going to teach you all about being an effective Forex trader, which I love, you know, because the whole world, when you talk about travel, when you talk about currency, that's still the currency of trade, isn't it? It's still the currency of trade. So this organization, I'm not sure if I can mention it, Abimbola. Can I mention the name or not?
No, don't mention.
All right. So I won't mention.
So
I've been involved in it, and I'm absolutely loving it because it satisfies another income stream for me. You understand? Which I think is really important. And it's, you know, it's educational. It involves different spheres of business streams. So, you know, I've been happy since, you know, I got involved. Yeah.
Amazing. So, you know, it's amazing that the conversation has gotten here though so far. Because in December, you call me and you say, Abimbola, there is something you must see.
Yeah, yeah.
And I believe just the way you have been hooked since then, I have been hooked. But something just keeps come to my mind. Why did you think that it was something that I would be fascinated about?
You. Do you know why, Abimbola? I found you because you are my type of girl. I'm much older than you, but I see not that I see myself in you, but I see your passion for business. I see your passion for multiple income streams, and I see your passion to support others and empower others, which is exactly what I do. God told me one day, my business is, my life is not about buying and selling. That's not why I'm into. I love my fashion, but my fashion is in, as a curator, is to support designers fulfill their purpose. My whole life is about empowering people, and I saw that in you. You want to support others. You want to, the whole MLL, business model, if you take it seriously, is all about empowering others and supporting others. That's what it's about. Do you understand? Because it's about not just me, my team is about my team. God forbid, life is not about, you can't work in silos. Nobody made it alone. Even Bill Gates, he had to go and borrow $500 or whatever it was from whoever. You understand? There's nobody on planet Earth that can stand up and say, I made it by myself. We all need each other. We all need each other. So when I saw this opportunity, I hadn't even met you, but I knew about you and what your husband had told me about you. I hadn't really known you. I just said this, I'm sure she will see into it. Foresight is powerful. Having foresight. And I knew you were a woman with foresight.
Amazing. So that is me. So for someone that is watching this now, what kind of person do you think this opportunity is for?
Right. It's for someone who wants a bit more from life. Yeah. Someone who wants to empower others. Somebody who wants to leave a legacy, because that's another thing. Legacy. But
number one, legacy.
All of us on this call, many of us may be from Nigeria. That's where my roots are from. Let us be honest. How many businesses are existing in the whole of Nigeria that are 100 years plus or not?
At all.
If you can write, if you know of any, put it in the chat, because I don't know of any.
I know of First Bank.
Not one. We need to change it. We need to change it. Why is it that Black people start something and it can't stay for our for generations? We have to change it. We must, but the Bible says a wise man leaves an inheritance. And when God says a wise man, he's not being sexist. He's talking about male or female, leaves an inheritance for their children's children's children. What is happening to us that we are not leaving that inheritance for our children? There's something that is disconnected. There's something disconnected. And that's one of the key things I thought. Legacy building, having enough money to feed, because I love, my mom was a widow. I love supporting the widows. I have a special, I don't even call the single mums in my church widows. I call them special parents. It takes a special parent to do the job of two people. They need support. A special parent does the job of two. So I want to be able to support them. I want to leave a legacy. I want to keep my brain also empowered with different types of learning. And have a passive income stream that when I'm sleeping at night, my bank account is simply going ka-ching, ka-ching. I'm sleeping on my bed and my bank account is saying ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
Amazing. So tell us a bit about Team Conquerors, because you've been saying, I know the name of the team, so I'm just dropping that bombshell now. Tell me about Team
Conquerors is a group of powerful women.
Wow.
All of them who believe in multiple income streams, who are professionals, nurses, social workers, chartered accountants, psychologists, carers, people who do different things, but who've all got their hands in different pies. They're not just thinking one-track mind. They are open, non-judgmental, but open to opportunities. You see, opportunity knocks, but it depends if you answer. Many people, opportunity have pass them by because they refuse to open the door. God forbid. I don't want to be the person who doesn't open the door to opportunity. Richard Branson said, if somebody comes to you with a good opportunity, an idea, he said, look at it, sign up to it, explore it, and ask questions later. When many people are spending too much time in prayer and not doing enough action.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Wow, wow, wow. So I know a lot of you're wondering what we are talking about and why we are so excited. So if you are interested in knowing more about what we are talking about, my DM is open, because in this 2021, we are not carrying last. You can hear the name of the team, Team Conquerors, and we are here to conquer.
Yeah.
And it's not just for women only.
Yeah.
The men are welcome to join us, but we're a team of formidable people, and we are taking over the world.
And thank you, Abimbola. I just want to add quickly, I know we're closing up. I want to say that we are a team. In fact, we've got our team training at 6 o'clock. We are working collectively and cohesively. My success is Abimbola's success. It's Vicky's success. It's Jane's success. Fumi's success. Wanu's success. Mrs. Olagbaju's success. It is everyone's. We don't do things in silos. We work collectively for each other's empowerment. I've also got the same thing with the property business that Abimbola is going to join us very soon. We work together for each and every one of us individual empowerment and enrichment. Amazing,
amazing. So the point of strategic positioning is just like, the world is rapidly changing. So how do you position yourself ahead in the future, so that when the chips are down, you already know what is going on? Because a lot of information out there that people don't even know about. You don't know the business of the future. So once you position yourself strategically, you already know that, okay, even if you have a 9 to 5 and there's no 9 to 5 tomorrow, you already, like you said, your hand in a lot of pies. And you know that you are home and dry. So at the end of the day, it's a win-win situation. So on a final note, what is the greatest life lesson when it comes to taking decisions and recognizing opportunities? Greatest life lesson.
All right. The greatest life lesson, I think, is one like this. Be open in your mind. Nothing. Listen, even stepping out of your house to go to church on a Sunday is a risk. There is nothing in life that you don't be too cautious. Like the Bible says, it's in Proverbs. The lazy man says he's not going to go to work today. Maybe a lion will eat him up.
There's always an excuse.
There are many lions out there, but you have to also become a lion. You understand?
Exactly.
Don't be so risk adverse that you don't move ahead with your future. Learn to take risks. I'm not telling you to take crazy risks, but there's reasonable risk, strategic risk. And number 2, get a mentor, get a good coach. You can't do it by yourself. Those are key. You need a good mentor. Risk, coach. And be prepared to invest. That's part of risk. Nothing comes for nothing. You can't expect to have a multi-million-pound bank account and you didn't invest in something. Even the Bible says, unless a corn of wheat falls. Thank you all. Okay. I know. I was just saying that, that you've got to invest in yourself. Nothing comes for nothing. If somebody else invests their money for you, you will never take it seriously. You will never, because it's cheap. Invest. Let it cost you something so that you can work hard at it.
So that you can work harder. And at the end of the day, most of these opportunities is not like bring your head or bring a arm and a leg or something. Something as low as $300 will set you on a path that you never even imagined existed.
Possible,
You
yeah, for
understand?
life, yeah.
So I mean, so it's just for you to have the right information
Yeah.
and be able to get on board, roll your sleeves up, and
Yeah.
get working.
Definitely.
Because at the end of the day, like I said, nothing comes for free.
No.
You have to do the work.
Nothing good
but
comes for
you have
nothing.
to be strategic in how you do the work.
Yeah.
You have to be strategic in how you do
Definitely.
the work. So, so last question. What will you tell someone for a business, looking for a business opportunity, but does not know how to recognize the right
Doesn't know how to recognize the right opportunity?
opportunity?
I think it's back to that question about themselves. You have to, you see, let me give you an example. If you have a shop, Bimbo, will you have a sales girl who's not friendly, who's sullen, who's moaning and sulking all the time, that will drive away your customers?
No.
Exactly. So you have to know what fits your personality, what you know realistically you can push. And it's back why the journey of knowing yourself is really powerful. So you've got to look at what the opportunity is and picture yourself. Can I do this? Does it fit with my lifestyle? Does it fit with my personality? Does it fit with my character? You know, forget about friends and family. It's not about friends and family. Yeah, the internet. Yeah, so I'm just saying that forget about friends and family. Sometimes you have to forget about, you know, I would actually say dream killers. Sometimes you go to people and say, what do you think? But they're dream killers. They don't, you know, my mom once told me, my mom once said to me that no friend wants you to see them above them. So they, even if it's good, they will say to you, nah, I don't think you should do it. You know, that kind of thing. So you have to think about what works for you.
Amazing. 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 This has been awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for coming, Pastor Lola. This has been mind-blowing. And this has been very, very, you know, mind blown.